We're respectful of his views on the trial, and we look forward to an opportunity to develop the record. We're also happy that we got extra discovery. As I said, transparency. The key here is transparency. As each day goes by, we learn more and more facts about why this isn't an issue, why this case shouldn't have been brought, and why President Trump has done absolutely nothing wrong. I think that's the case universally. I'm not going to speak to other lawsuits or litigations or investigations, but I think universally that's what we're seeing, is once all the facts come out, once there's transparency, once everybody knows exactly what happened, then they're going to see that President Trump has done absolutely nothing wrong, and these transactions were just the day-to-day business between a billionaire and his bankers and insurers.
Alina, can we hear from you as well, please?
Sure.
Just your thoughts on how it went today?
In the AG's case, I think Chris spoke well to that. I'm happy to answer any other questions that you have.
What about the DA's case?
Well, as you know, I'm not on the DA's case, obviously. I'm not a criminal attorney, but I can speak to what I think everybody in the country is waking up to, which is that former President Trump and possibly future President Trump has been completely unfairly treated. This is a politicization of our justice system, and I think it's a frightening time for our country, frankly. If Michael Cohen is a key witness, as we're hearing, if they're getting debunked testimony from other people, this is speaking for itself. And I hope that everybody's eyes are open. It would be a very, very grave mistake for them to indict President Trump.
You talk to Mr. Trump every day, maybe multiple times a day. How does he feel? What is he telling you about the DA's case?
I think this is another day for the president, and I think that's the important thing to take away from this. This is something that has been happening since he walked down the escalator at Trump Tower in 2015, 2016, when he was running and won. It is the way his life has turned, unfortunately, and he's given up a lot for this country. He had a great life before, I'll tell you that, and he's willing to continue to sacrifice, and I think that speaks volumes to his character and how much he loves this country.
Is he scared? Is he worried about this case?
No, he's not scared. No, he's sad by what's going on.
Yeah. Indictment, and I know he's called for protests. What sort of is his state of mind going into these next few days?
I think it's the same as any other day. How is this any different than last week for President Trump?
Well, there's some reporting that tomorrow there's another witness. Are you aware of that, and what does that mean for the case?
I would never speak about the details of that case. Again, I'm a civil attorney. I'm here on a different matter.
What about Robert Costello as a witness? Yes.
I think Bob Costello did a fantastic job. From my understanding on what he said on Tucker, he was eloquent, he was ethical, he thought that there was unethical behavior happening, and that he had an obligation to come out and to speak up and say that Michael Cohen was evidently suicidal and all of those issues, and that he was feeling pressure to go to jail and flip. And I think that we have to look at who he is, right? Michael Cohen is a convicted felon. He himself has gone into Congress and lied. We all know that. This is who they're resting their case on, everybody. This is what we're dealing with. So,
Can you tell us
yes.
about the nature of the protests that Donald Trump has been visiting? Obviously, people are...
Is he visiting a protest? I missed that.
He's posted several times asking for people to protest.
I think that everybody needs to remember that when BLM asked for protest and when they did protest, nobody had a problem with it. There is injustice. There is injustice. We all as Americans, and I think this is every American, have a right to say when things are wrong, and things are wrong right now. I'm all set. Thanks, everybody.
Would you like to comment on the DA's case?
I don't want to comment on the DA's case. The only thing I want to say is every one of y'all in the media needs to keep paying attention. Transparency is going to be the key to President Trump's vindication. 100%. Don't let anybody hide any facts. Don't let anybody keep documents revealed. Make sure you know who all the witnesses are. Make sure you know all the facts, because when you know all the facts, when you see the things that we see as lawyers, you're going to understand that President Trump hasn't done anything wrong in any of these contexts. I'm not speaking specifically about the other cases. I can certainly speak specifically about the AG case. He hasn't done anything wrong, and once you know all the facts, everyone's going to understand that. So everyone needs to know all the facts, and it's up to all of y'all to get them out there. Thank you.
Chris, you said something, you got an extension.
All right, the former President Donald Trump's lawyer speaking out ahead of a possible arrest there. And, of course, we always got you covered right here on Live Now from Fox. Live look at Mar-a-Lago right here as we await more news coming from